Hello everyone and welcome back to Two Bros Game Night. I am your host, Older Bro.
I'm your other host, Younger Bro.
And today we continue in What the Fuck Is Even Going On Simulator.
You said the culprit used the tarp to avoid the water and then covered the body in blood, right?
That is what she said.
If that's the case, then the blood should have soaked into the ground around the body.
Very true. Where's the blood on the body? Or the ground?
That's what we saw. Only the victim's clothing had blood on it.
Yeah. And the knife from where it stabbed them.
The ground was completely clean.
What if the chicken was under that tarp?
What do you think? Hold on. You think they killed the person completely differently? The knife has nothing to do with it. They killed the person completely differently. Stuck the chicken under its cloak. Stabbed through the chicken into the body. But wouldn't there be evidence of a chicken there then?
I don't know.
I don't know, some burnt up feathers. Like something, another skeleton.
It depends on where the bomb was placed.
But there should at least be like bones of a chicken there.
I don't know.
I have to agree, that certainly is strange. Maybe they didn't apply the blood at the scene. Maybe they covered the coat in blood beforehand. They covered it.
What? See,
when you discovered the body, was it wearing the coat like you normally would?
I think so.
Nope.
No.
No. The head was through the neck hole, but the arms weren't in the sleeves.
That's interesting. See, yeah, the coat was just draped
Then
on them.
that settles it.
Sorry, I'm having a tough time keeping it.
Of course.
What?
It's okay. We got this. You can take a break.
Yeah,
You
you
can
can
go
sit
up. You
down.
can go have some ramen.
Or donuts.
Oh, donuts! Oh, yeah! Wait. Monokuma, do we have any donuts in here? Please give me some donuts!
Fine, here's your little thing you get high off of.
What?
Here's what happened. The murder took place before the sprinklers went off, but the body didn't get wet because the killer covered it with the tarp. Then, later, at the same time the killer was gathering up the tarp, they pulled the coat over the body. The coat they've already covered in blood. This series of cover-ups was meant to disguise the actual time the murder occurred.
You do realize this is like you levels of convoluted, right? This still doesn't prove you didn't do it.
They wanted us to think the murder happened sometime after the sprinklers had gone off, at 7:30.
No, it's before.
If that's actually what took place, it certainly becomes possible that the murder happened earlier.
But to pull all that off, wouldn't they have had to go back to the garden after the sprinklers turned off?
That actually wouldn't have been all that difficult.
Huh?
Wait, what?
They already had the coat ready, so they just had to grab the tarp and pull the coat over the body. They'd be done in no time.
Maybe. But still.
Hina, after you met up with Makoto in the dining hall, did you two stay together from that point on?
Oh no. I headed off to the gym, and Makoto didn't show up till later.
Then he had plenty of time to spare.
To go up 4 flights of stairs!
That's not...
Don't bother saying it's not possible.
I must admit, Kyoko's reasoning is sound.
I like how Byakuya sounds disappointed in this. He doesn't want you to be guilty, because you're not guilty here. And the suspicion falls back on me again. Why is it always back on me? But why? Why is Kyoko trying to entrap me? I don't understand.
Because she wants you to figure something out.
We got a truth bullet during the fucking crime? Like the trial?
That's interesting.
That's new. Okay, so that's an update.
It looks like we're back to square one. Makoto's alibi is no good, so once again, our suspects are him and Kyoko.
For serious, man?
But again,
But it seems like you're trying to draw it all on us and not you.
yeah, the point is, we don't know that the body was killed at that point. It could have been killed after.
Hey, why don't we let luck decide?
No! Don't do
that! Yeah, Makoto would win.
See? Pretty good idea, right?
That's actually a good point. Yeah, if he's the ultimate lucky student, he'd win. And therefore...
Yeah.
No, not that. I just remembered something super serious.
Yeah, you fucking
really?
dumbass. I'm not gonna agree with your stupid shitty idea.
Don't just stand there. Out with it.
You know that knife we found all black and burnt?
Yeah.
We found stuck in the body before it exploded, right?
Did not have blood on
According
it?
to the Monokuma file, the knife went all the way through, from front to back.
Which is absolutely something Makoto could not have done, but okay.
So, what about it?
I'm pretty sure I'd seen that knife somewhere before. That's what I thought when I first saw it. I just remembered.
Oh god,
Yeah,
they gave
it's-
me the knife, and so
Yeah,
now it's
that's the
more
really shitty thing, is they gave you the knife. It's all a convoluted setup.
You're gonna have to tell them about that.
Yeah.
I woke up in the middle of the night and
Yeah,
was
she's
attacked.
the one who told you to keep it. You bet.
Oh no.
You don't seem surprised. You must have noticed earlier.
Yeah,
Then why did you hide that fact?
it's not that I hid it. It's just...
Someone took it in the middle of the night.
I couldn't be sure what actually happened last night. Yeah, the problem is he was sick in bed and having fevers. He literally does not know what happened.
Suspicious. Very suspicious indeed.
Just tell them what you think you saw.
From Makoto. Now I'm totally
But that's the
convinced
problem.
again. 12,000% convinced.
Considering everything up till now, I should be able to make it clear. I have to prove I didn't murder anyone. This is gonna be a pain in the ass. Disguised dead body, exploded body analysis, fragments near the body. This has to be at this point fragments near the body, right? It's the only thing we haven't done yet.
Lodged in the dead body.
It's the same one we gave to Makoto.
That's right.
That is true.
It is, isn't it? I was afraid of that.
Yeah,
If
so
you
was
didn't
I.
have that knife before, and that seals it. Makoto did it.
Not necessarily.
Just because I had the knife once, that automatically makes me the killer?
Yes.
Well, getting stabbed is what killed her, right?
No.
There's no
We
question.
well, that's the thing. We don't
Who took that knife of
know
yours and
that.
killed her
Stab,
with it?
stab.
stabby stabby. So actually, yeah, let's look up exploded body analysis. No.
What if the bomb killed her, and it just looked like she was dead?
What was the other third thing? Disguised dead body. Oh! Yeah, that's the
The
point.
knife we found lodged
Hold
in-
on. That's why we got this.
Yeah, it's disguised.
Yeah, the disguise. If the argument is that the disguise was stabbing the body, and that the stab was not what killed her, because the blood would have. If the knife killed her, they wouldn't need to disguise it with blood.
Yeah.
It would just be her blood. So if the argument is that the knife is what killed her, then the entire argument Kyoko just made went out the window. At that point, he has an alibi. But if it's not a disguise, and the knife's not what killed her,
I'm starting to wonder if she killed herself. It's another damn suicide.
who knows? What we know, she broke into your room and got the knife somehow.
Yeah.
How did she get in? And also, how does fucking Kyoko keep getting in?
Oh, fucking no.
But yeah, so that's why we have this evidence.
Disguised as body.
It's the same one we gave to Makoto.
It really is, isn't it?
Yeah.
I was afraid
Wow.
Did have that
It is true, that is.
because I had that automatic.
Well, getting stabbed is what killed her, so there's no.
Damn
God
it.
damn it.
That knife.
What a horrible man you are, Makoto.
Yeah, we have a problem
You're a
here.
horrible man.
It's the same one we gave to Makoto.
It really is, isn't it?
If he did have that, that seals it. Just because I had that automatic.
Well, getting stabbed is what killed her.
No,
No!
that's wrong! Or no, that's maybe wrong. Again, we're hitting a problem.
Wait, hold on. The stab wound isn't what killed Mukuro. That should be clear from the description of the cover-up we just heard.
Yeah, exactly.
You're right.
Lies! We never talked about what killed her.
No, don't you remember? The killer covered the dead body with the tarp, and then put the bloody coat on it, right? In other words, the victim never wore that blood-stained coat until after they were dead.
Okay, fine. So what?
So, when we discovered the body,
It had the coat on and the knife through
the
it.
knife had been thrust through the coat along with the body.
So if it's a cover-up,
If she wasn't stabbed until the coat was put on, and she was already dead at that point, obviously the stab wound isn't what killed her.
Maybe you stabbed her twice. Once to kill her and once to cover it up.
Hmm.
but then we hit the problem of where's the blood?
Yeah.
The exact condition of the body had been stabbed a single time
The
and been
mu-
also been struck in the head.
Yeah! What hit?
Yeah.
Right,
You're wrong!
The Monokuma file clearly states that there was only one stab wound.
Yep.
Yeah, it sure did.
So, you're
Yeah.
The
wrong.
knife.
Was just another piece of camouflage set up by the true killer.
Exactly. He still could have done it, but the
Yeah.
knife's not what killed him.
Probably stabbed her to draw attention away from what actually killed her.
Yeah,
Exploding the body afterward was probably meant to do the same thing.
exactly. The
Yeah.
explosion didn't kill her either, it just covered it
The
up.
explosion severely damaged the body, making it impossible to know what really killed her. It was all the killer's attempt to destroy all evidence of their crime.
And it's genius.
It's very great.
They wanted us to notice the stab wound and then detonated the body afterward.
Exactly.
Aiming
Yes.
for us to latch onto the knife as the cause of death, then destroy any evidence proving otherwise.
Yeah, this literally is just Aui's plan earlier, but like
Yeah.
a lot more ingenious. Like, well beyond it.
Oh, hey, I have a question. It kind of goes back to the beginning, but what's the deal with that explosion anyway? Why'd the body just blow up all of a sudden like that?
If you bothered to put that lump of gray matter between your ears to use, you'd know
Hey, shut the fuck up,
Which
bitch!
means everyone who's in the gym doesn't technically have an alibi, though.
For the explosion.
For
Like,
the
somebody put the
bomb.
bomb there, and that's the point.
Yeah.
That's the core point. The only person who could have put that bomb there was Toko, because she's the only one who left the group. When we'd opened up the Monokuma body and got the bomb out,
Yeah.
between then and going and finding the body, only Toko left.
I
So
guess-
she's the only one who could have put that bomb there. Otherwise, it's impossible.
I'll tell you, I bet some unknown quantum particle caused an atomic level spontaneous combustion.
Okay, well that's a cool...
But even I'm not dumb enough to believe that.
Actually, that's probably possible, but in this case, he's wrong.
Go ahead,
Yeah.
Makoto. Tell her or we won't make any headway on this.
Thank
He
you,
believes
Byakuya.
you.
There's only one explanation.
Da 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 da.
I got it. We've not fucked anything up yet so far.
No.
Found a tiny fragment of something on the ground near the body, right? That fragment reveals the cause of the explosion.
You know,
You have seen it somewhere before. You were in the room with it.
Yeah.
That's only natural. Because, of course, we saw the same thing when we dismantled Monokuma.
Exactly.
Part
Yep.
of the bomb.
Yep.
oh, then the explosion was because of the Monokuma bomb.
Exactly.
Anyway, the culprit's motive is becoming more and more obvious by the minute.
Yep.
They wanted the knife wound to look like the fatal injury so that we'd suspect Makoto.
Yep.
And the only
Yes.
one who would benefit from that is the only other possible suspect.
Yeah. And back to Kyoko it is.
Hold on a
She's
second,
not worried.
Byakuya.
What's the problem?
Well, I just feel like we need to think this through. We still don't know what actually killed the victim.
That's true. It's
Yeah.
definitely buggy.
Yeah, like let's not
That
point
was a
fingers onto
blunt
who killed
head.
them until we know what killed them.
Yeah.
Fine. I have no problem with that. Let us continue the debate.
Yeah, this is.
It won't change the facts of the case regardless.
Yeah, it's like you're trying to.
It's
I love,
either Byakuya or Toka.
I love the. See, I love this crime.
Yeah.
Because the entire case is, in most cases, it's you trying to prove the person they think did it didn't do it. In
Yeah.
this one, it's you trying to prove you didn't do it, and you trying to prove Kyoko didn't do it, which keeps implicating you. It's
Yeah.
a cycle of, to prove you're innocent, you prove you're innocent, then prove Kyoko's innocent, which proves you're guilty, which you then prove is innocent by proving Kyoko's guilty. And it's just a cycle of, one of you's guilty!
Yes.
We need to determine what ultimately killed the victim. I need to concentrate. No, concentration is a 5e thing. Never mind, no one's gonna
Make
make that
your
joke.
argument.
Monokuma file number 5.
It's the only one we got,
Yes.
which means you might have to capture something.
No.
Shall we continue
It said.
the debate?
Oh.
Pipe to the head.
The victim's fatal injury has yet to be determined, correct?
That is true.
The
Yeah.
explosion didn't kill her for sure.
Well, maybe. That one's true.
Well, yeah. She was already totally dead when that happened.
No.
Very true.
And it wasn't made because of the knife, right?
Yeah, it was not because of the knife.
No.
There's only one other thing.
Oh, yeah. According to the Monokuma file, that's gotta be it. There was evidence that showed she was hit on the back of her head.
That's
And more than
right.
that, The victim had suffered countless wounds. across
No.
her
No, that is true.
Oh, it is?
Body was covered with other wounds, but these were several days old. So that we can try calling that. I mean, like, that's unrelated.
Yeah. So it's that last one. So we're about to do this to be off,
Then
yeah.
shall we continue? The
Yeah.
victim's fatal injury has yet to be
The explosion
It could be that one.
Well, yeah.
And it wasn't me because of the then there's
Oh yeah.
It sounds like she's saying it wasn't me because of.
And more
Yeah.
than that, the victim had suffered countless wounds across her entire
No,
No.
it's not that one.
What?
Shoot.
You
Yeah.
asshole.
So it's not that one.
So which one is
Shall we
it?
Continue the debate. The victim's fatal injury has yet to be determined, correct?
Let me look at this again.
explosion didn't
Dead before the blast. Yeah, victim had stabbed a single time with a knife. Also been struck in the head with an object as thick as a metal pipe. Maybe the argument is that, hold on, let me see. You might be right, we might have to capture.
She was already totally.
and it wasn't me because of the knife, right?
Yeah.
And then there's only
Oh yeah. That's gotta be it. There was evidence that showed she was hit on the back of her head.
Might have to do this one,
The victim had suffered countless wounds across her
and then
entire body.
argue with him that,
Then shall we
Yeah.
continue the debate? The victim's fatal injury has yet to be determined, correct?
yeah.
That's it. I knew it.
I knew if it wasn't going to be that one, it was going to be the capture and send it.
Yeah.
Mukuro died because of the blow to the back of the head she suffered.
What about the wounds all over the rest of her body?
That's probably due to training.
The
Who
Monokuma
knows?
file makes it clear that those weren't fresh wounds.
Very true.
Good point. If they were old, I guess they don't really matter.
Okay, then we're safe in assuming the blow to the back of her head is what killed her.
But then, what was the murder weapon?
The
Good question.
pickaxe.
The Monokuma file says she was hit with a blunt object, about as thick as a metal pipe.
Oh, I bet it was the pickaxe.
How is
Thank
that
you.
Possible? If you hit someone with that, it'd cave their skull in completely.
Well,
Probably true.
Maybe they held it the other way and hit her with the handle.
Actually, that's not impossible.
No way.
Hmm.
The balance would be all off. You wouldn't be able to swing it with any kind of power.
Also
No.
might be true.
Wouldn't mind testing it on you if you want.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
I bet you just hit me with the metal end and call it an accident.
Damn it.
Scoop out that nasty brain of yours, throw it on the ground, and spit on it.
My god, girl, you need to calm the fuck down.
I feel the same way. Looks like we're on the same page.
Okay, next murder win.
Okay.
Seriously?
We want to figure out what killed her, right? It just so happens we already know.
We already know? I knew we could count on you, Master.
So what was it?
Yeah, what was it?
Tell them, Makoto. Surely you've deduced
Why
the
is it
real
always
murder
me?
Hmm.
The real murder weapon.
I want to think she's just in the dark about this.
What if it was still the knife?
The chicken. Oh, the arrows, yes.
Holy shit.
The titanium arrows.
Yeah.
That's
fucking
it.
hell. God damn it. Yeah.
Mukuro was hit in the back of the head with something, and that's what killed her. And that something was the titanium arrow we found in the locker in the dojo.
Yep.
Holy shit.
Arrow.
And who had
Hope
the
I'd attack Mukuro
key?
with?
Kyoko.
Indeed.
Again.
There's no
So we keep going back to its Kyoko.
Are you sure? That sounds kind of weird.
You're right.
How dare you backtalk, Master? You have no right.
I'm pretty sure I'm at this point she's like side chick or something, so I think I've got the right.
I'm not talking anything. I'm just saying what I think.
I don't blame Hina for doubting it, because there's one more thing about that weapon. One more secret. I don't know. I don't know anymore!
bloody duct tape, yeah. Woodblock key.
And the titanium arrow. So,
The titanium arrow.
We have the
It was
woodblock
in the
key.
dojo locker, right?
right.
Yeah,
I have no doubt that was the murder weapon.
that is true.
That is true.
You don't sound convinced. What's the problem?
Here's a good question.
Because in the Monokuma file, it said the weapon must have been about as thick as a metal pipe, right?
Right.
Seems
Hmm.
like an arrow would just be too thin.
talking back to Master.
Yeah, it's saying there was multiple of them taped together.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Actually, let me check the... Yeah.
It's the...
Let me check what the arrow says specifically. 10 in total. And then, yeah. Yeah, it's gonna be the 10.
Yes.
It was in the dojo. I have no doubt that.
That's true.
You don't sound too-
It said the weapon
It's the
must
too
have
than
been
line.
seems
That
like
one.
an
That one.
arrow would
Yeah.
just be too thin.
God
Oh my
damn it!
God!
You have no right.
So you have to aim where it's gonna be?
Something.
Titanium. It was in the dojo. I have no doubt that.
Are you sure?
You don't sound too-
Because it said the weapon must have been about as... It seems like an arrow would just be too thin.
Got it!
No, that's wrong! It's such a pain in the
Great.
ass to get that one.
You're right. Just the one arrow would have been too weak. That's why the killer used another weapon.
Another weapon?
Yeah, they used all the arrows at
Inside the
once.
dojo locker, we also found a balled-up wad of duct tape. The killer probably used this duct tape to bind multiple arrows together. Bundling them together using the duct tape would easily create a single weapon as thick as a pipe.
Yep.
Yep.
That's exactly what the killer did.
It's similar to Aesop's fable about the bundle of sticks.
Yeah, and see, you keep knowing all the fucking references to these things! You know what Fenrir is? You know what the fuck Aesop's fables
One
are?
stick is weak, but put them together, and they become strong. It's meant to teach cooperation.
Honestly, we should have taught... Yeah, I should have made you all learn this.
Oh, fuck.
That's harsh.
How is it harsh? You even listen.
I mean, it is a harsh
No.
insult against all them, because everyone's not doing it.
Anyway, that explains the murder weapon. As for who the culprit is that stashed the weapon in the dojo locker, it was you, Kyoko.
I've never been to the dojo.
That's literally
Wrong.
impossible.
You absolutely have.
How can you say that with such confidence?
Yeah, that's just literally impossible.
We have proof, of course. Don't we?
Yes, we do.
Oh,
Hmm? What's the matter? Surely you don't intend to protect a murderer. You know what will happen if you do, don't you? If you cover for the culprit, there's only one thing that can lead to the death
Yep.
of us all. Remember?
Yep.
of course I remember.
Then show us. Show everyone the evidence that proves Kyoko went to the dojo.
I'm just gonna save, guys. Just, I don't know why. Just gonna save in slot 9. I have evidence? Evidence that Kyoko went to the dojo. It must be connected to the dojo locker.
Yep.
It is! Because of course
here's
it
the thing.
is!
I got it.
Here's the thing.
The one thing that
What
proves
if she
Kyoko
found
was
the
in
key
dojo
card
was
outside the dojo?
Possible.
right here? The key to the dojo locker.
And how does that prove anything?
Because I found it in your room.
It was in my room?
She didn't know.
She doesn't know.
Trying to play dumb. That key is just the final piece of the
Someone's framing her.
Your
But
Possible.
who?
non-existent alibi. Your
Wait,
clear
the
motive.
only one who could do it!
Makoto
It's him!
It's
Because,
him!
because he has the key to her room.
all proved that
And
you
that's the
are
problem.
There
We
it is!
don't know!
Hold on a second.
Not this again. You really are dead set on defending her, aren't you?
And what he said was a lie. I'm no longer participating.
It's just
You
there's
lie.
one more thing I need to ask her. Kyoko, I want you to tell me something.
How the fuck did you get in your room?
You were in my room, weren't you? Why? What were you doing there? That's what I need to know.
I was just protecting you.
Shots fired!
Yeah. She was protecting me? Then does that mean she... Yeah. She knew I was being attacked. And she came to my rescue? Could that be when... Would you mean that Kyoko killed someone for me?
Enough. The time for idle chatter
no.
is over. A verdict is close at hand.
Yes, it is.
I'm warning you. Don't make this mistake. I'm not the killer.
I knew you were stubborn, but this is just getting ridiculous.
Yeah, you are.
But you should know better than anyone I didn't do it. Can you tell me I'm wrong?
I should know.
What? Byakuya should know better than anyone? What does that mean? What does it mean? Oh my god. When the body was found.
Those words you just spoke. What do you mean?
Oh,
Exactly what I said.
she's not the
I'm
killer.
not the killer.
What
That's
does that mean?
You should understand that more than anyone.
What does that mean?
What are you hiding?
Master would never hide something from me.
That's not true.
That's not true.
There's proof that you aren't the culprit.
Oh yeah?
Is that what you're saying?
You stated a theory earlier. You said I hid the evidence of my crime in the dojo locker, and then left the locker key in my own room, correct?
Oh yeah!
Could I
She
really
can't
say
have
no?
left it in her room because she's locked out of her
In
room!
a room! That's it!
It's impossible!
Words you just spoke.
It was Byakuya!
Exactly what I said. I'm not.
It was
That's
Byakuya
true.
the whole time.
What are you, Master would never hide.
It's not that he's hiding something.
That you aren't the culprit.
Is it that one?
What you're
I
saying?
think so.
You stated a theory.
Yes.
You said I hid the evidence and then left the locker key, but
Yeah, that's the problem. She can't. But here's the problem. He can't have planted it there.
Exactly
Because
what
he
I
went
said.
in after us.
I'm not the killer. You should
I
understand.
don't know about that.
Master would never hide something
Because he unlocked the door and then left. Then. What do you mean it's not right?
Maybe you have to capture.
I guess. Holy shit.
But which
Those
one?
words you just spoke. What do you mean?
Okay, let me look at this then. When the body was found. 7 a.m. Makoto wakes up to the announcement. Makoto and Aoi arrive in the dining hall. Makoto meets the others in the gym, and the others... Yeah, this has nothing to do with it. So I was thinking that this was something else.
Yeah. Yeah, so you have to capture, but...
Yeah.
I think you have to capture that
I'm
last
not
line.
the killer.
You should understand that.
Byakuya.
Master would never hide something.
There's proof that you aren't the culprit. Is that what you're saying?
You stated a theory.
You said I hid the evidence and then left the locker key in my own room, correct?
But could I really have done
Yeah,
that?
it's just that. Okay,
Yeah.
got it.
Those
Understood.
Exactly.
I'm not the killer.
You should understand that.
Byakuya.
What?
I wish we had the
Proof line?
evidence of her key.
Proof
Yeah.
that you aren't the culprit.
Yeah, there is.
Yes, that's right! This one's not wrong. It's just, yes,
Yeah,
that's right.
If I'm right, Kyoko wouldn't have been able to get into her room
Why not?
because she had given her room key to Byakuya.
I see. So that's what you meant.
She can't have gotten in to put the key in
I'm
her
the
room.
key to your room.
The only other one that would have access to that key is Toko. Toko could take it.
Yeah,
Without my room key, I couldn't have possibly put the locker key in there myself. Am I wrong?
It would appear not.
Then you're finally starting to understand.
there's a flaw here!
Yeah.
Yeah. So, guys, we're gonna have to come back next time and figure out what the fuck is going on! Because it's just getting more and more confusing! So, that's it for this episode. We will come back next time and continue on more in this. Until then, remember, the future is very uncertain, just like what the hell is going on in this case. But what is certain is you guys are awesome, and there'll be more Two Bros Game Night tomorrow. See you then!
Goodbye.